喂，你好。为什么你来这里？我想一想，可能你来这里因为你喜欢我。无辜的，我是你的老朋友，请给我一杯啤酒。That last part is, I'm innocent. I am your old friend. Please give me a glass of beer. 为什么我会说中文？ Why do I speak Chinese? 因为我去哪里2次 because I've been there twice. 1年半一起 year and a half altogether. Now, when you hear me talk about the state of affairs in these United States and know that part that I'd spent time in China, the first thing you might want to say is, obviously he's a communist sympathizer, something like that. And I'm like, well, no, I lived there amongst the people. I saw they were good people. I saw the flaws with the government, the same way every government has flaws to a certain extent, whereas we in the US are supposed to be trying to fix those flaws as time goes by, not just to help other people, but to keep ourselves safe in the process. If you're helping someone, they're less likely to stab you in the back unless you tell them about it all the time. But you think, oh, communist sympathizer. And no. Here's the thing. I've also been to the Middle East. تتكلم إنجليزي؟ تتكلم عربي؟ No. شكرا. Do you speak English? Do you speak Arabic? No. Thank you. Bye-bye. I've been in the Eastern Bloc where I was held in captivity at the Ministry of Border Patrol and got my friends and I working together. It took one of them arguing against reason for me to finally say something. So he did his part, but I got us out of there. You shut the fuck up. I'm not going back. That changed the opinion of the people that were looking at us and calling us spies. You spy, you spy. Czy mówi pan po polsku? Czy mówi pan po angielsku? No. Do you speak Polish? Do you speak English? No. I think they were lying to me. I have been from Spain to the Netherlands in Western Europe. But let's not forget the Eastern Gate. I spent time at the Eastern Gate also. That's what I've decided to call Poland. This place that keeps these fucking maniacs. Ukraine wasn't doing so well when I was there. I believe since 1997, they got better and better and came up to speed because they were just getting away from, they were still in a state mentality mindset, getting away from the Russians. Poland, they were there. They were rebuilding from World War II yet, but they were doing it constantly and building a city under the city for the next time the bombing comes. And the young people really loved America. I lived in England for 4 or 5 months, 4.5 months. Hell, I even saw the North Pole from up above. and it looked very peaceful down there. I said, huh, we crash here, we're screwed. It's going to take people days to get here. It just looks so peaceful. And it wouldn't have been that way if there were people. And you're like, of course, because there were no people. But yeah, just imagine if Mag had just 10 megalomaniacs on the ground and I'm looking down, it would have looked a lot different. Krisha, but you tell me that I'm a sympathizer because I was in China. I've been all over the goddamn world. I've seen the people on the ground. I've seen that everybody's good. I've seen the flaws with the governments, but the only one that I've seen really in our democratic state mindset that we're supposed to be in, that's trying to destroy it all, is this one right now. You want to say I'm a sympathizer because I've seen one place? I've seen many places, and they all seem to have caught up to speed since 1776 and seem to be doing a lot better than we are in many respects. Even the old people had ice cream in China. You say I'm a sympathizer, all the while you're afraid to leave your county. You won't go over borders. Why? Not because you're afraid of their people. It's because you're afraid of yourself. You might be afraid that you could get along with these people quite well. They're very friendly until you screw them over. Back in 97, no, early 2000s, when I was in China, I was really new as a Westerner showing up over there. They loved us. It must have been just like the Native Americans when Columbus and everybody showed up. They're like, hey, look, people, come on in, have something to eat. And then, you're getting stabbed while they're trying to give you a fucking turkey. It's not me that has a flawed opinion of how humanity and the world is working. It's those who are accusing me of it. I would say that you're afraid to see the truth. Ja. Yeah. Tamen yo haipa. Tamen shir haipada. Good luck with your blame and your accusation. At least you'll have that as you're lying hungry and cold all night long, unable to sleep because of your fear for tomorrow's stock market.